Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let's dive into our somatic practice today. Continuing on our journey of unlocking deeply stored trauma that is within the body in a gentle and pretty fun way. I think it's pretty fun anyway. And all in theme with the month of love. We are in the month of February, though you could do this anytime. We'll be focusing on a lot of upper body stuff today, and this session will be, about 20 minutes. So it's a lovely way to just bring some softening into your day and also some happiness into your nervous system. So let's get started. We'll lay down on the ground. Just bend your knees. Allow your body to just settle in. Notice the balance across the hips and the shoulders. Allow your breath to move naturally in and out of your nose. And remember, as we're going through these movements, we want to be as relaxed as possible. We're not aiming to put a ton of effort into these movements. We're just putting enough effort to move through it. Yeah? So let's begin by lengthening the legs all the way down and turning onto the right side of the body. So your knees can be as bent as you need them to be. Just make sure that you feel nice and comfortable. So if legs straight feels good, go for it. I like my knees a little bit bent. I'm laying on my right arm. We bring the left fingertips to the mat ahead of us, and we're just gently rocking ourselves back and letting the body just kind of fall back forward. It's not a big movement. It's enough of a movement, though, to feel the gentle ripple effect through your body. I prefer my right palm to face upward. The bicep makes a really nice pillow. But if you like your arm in a slightly different position, that is also fine. The breath just moves naturally. So you might find your exhales a little bit more willing to come out. You might have some beautiful release happening in your body. And just because we're focusing on the space around the heart doesn't mean that you won't feel release in your hips or your legs or whatever. So you can be unlocking things from all over. And let's come all the way to stillness. Let your left arm just rest down the left side of your body, and we'll pause here. And breathe all the way in and all the way out. Take your time to bring your left hand down to the mat and just slowly turn back onto your back. Shoulder blades flat. Take your time. Start to lengthen your left leg down and just turn onto the left side of your body. Make your adjustments with your left arm so you can use it like a pillow. And then just bend your knees as much as you need to keep yourself steady here. And bring the right fingers to the ground in front of you. Then we'll start to rock the body back and let it gently drop forward and back and forward. And just keep going, making a little rocking chair with your outer ribs. This can be really fabulous for unlocking the tension. Well, of course, all around the outer ribs, but also in the way that we breathe. So observe how your breath changes as we move through this. Nice and easy with the motion. Notice the ripple effect throughout. How does this feel all the way up the right side of your neck? Even around the right ear, the right side of the head. And come to stillness. Let your right arm rest down the right side of your body and just pause here. Nice and easy. Turn yourself back to center. Shoulder blades are flat. Arms just rest. Breathe in and out. Let all of that settle in. Bring the arms into cactus arms. And we'll bring the right palm down. So one upward cactus, one downward cactus. And switch. So left side down, right side up. Switch. And just continue on your journey of switching between the sides. Notice any differences between the sides in the smoothness of the motion, the range of motion. Notice if there's anything you need to adjust in your position that can better support this action. And of course, like always, be kind to yourself with wherever you are at. For me, I need to pay more attention to my left side than I do my right side. My right side feels pretty integrated, pretty smooth. Left side feels pretty good, but I need to work things a little more to keep the action smooth and fluid because I have a little bit less integrated strength on this side. So notice what you notice. Keep going between the sides. Can you feel the shift in the spaces around your lower rib cage? Feel your navel draw in. Start to notice the subtleties. This is not just about the arm motion, right? Just like all of our asana practice in yoga isn't just about the way the physical body feels. All of these things ripple through body, mind, and spirit. Notice the sensations of awareness of yourself. The next time your right hand is up and your left hand is down, that's your last round. And then release your arms just out to the sides. And we'll pause here. Breathe in and out. And of course, though these motions may not seem like a lot from the outside, inside we are doing very deep work. So be sure to hydrate more after these classes or after you do any somatic session. And you want to be moving slowly after these sessions as well, so you can aim to carry this sensation throughout your day. So let's work on the shoulders a little more. We'll be doing one arm at a time, starting with the right arm. The right fingers reach straight up to the ceiling as we extend through the arm. Now bring the back of your right shoulder down. So this is really good, especially if you find you hold a lot of tension in your neck and your shoulders. If you're a really empathic person, you're likely tense here all the time and around the heart space. So this can help unlock some of that gunk that can get stuck. So you feel your shoulder pushing down to the ground, and then it's like we're reaching to the ceiling as we find this stretch and reach through the arms and through the armpit. And then we exhale and the shoulder comes down. Now, if available, you can use the twist of your arm. So your right palm faces forward as you extend the fingers away. And your right palm comes to face in and maybe even slightly toward you as your right shoulder comes down. And of course, these are small movements up and down, but once you get the mechanics, just keep going up and down. The rest of your body is still, you're just working the right shoulder. This can be quite powerful in what it unlocks. This whole sequence can be, but of course, we'll have time to let it settle in. So just keep working it. We're almost there. Beautiful. And then come all the way to stillness. Let your right arm just relax all the way down. Notice how much more the right shoulder is relaxing to the ground compared to the left side. And let's work the left side. So left fingers reach up toward the ceiling and adjust so you can pull the back of the left shoulder down. I just got a really nice adjustment there from doing this. So notice the little shifts. And then we start to reach up and stretch through left fingers. Find that action of the shoulder moving away from the ground. And then the shoulder comes down. Inhale, we reach up, the palm can start to turn away. And we exhale to bring the shoulder down and the palm can start to turn in. Now the degrees of the turning are unique for all of us, so just see what you can work as you pull the fingers up and down, like you're grabbing onto a little corkscrew that's being pulled up and then pushed down. Notice the little differences between the sides. For me, no surprise, I need to put more work in on this side, but remembering it's the subtleties that we're tapping into. I'm not trying to force anything when I say I'm doing the work. It's more about learning to soften into my body so it can perform more optimally. And so the movement can be more smooth in the joints, and that my whole body feels supported. Just a few more rounds here. Notice that beautiful sensation of heaviness coming across the backs of the shoulders. And on your next exhale, the shoulder comes down and the left arm relaxes out to the left. Breathe in and out. All right, so we'll unlock a little more here. Interlace the fingers in front of your chest. Your elbows are just like bent, so your arms are pretty relaxed. Now flip the palms away and toward you, just away and toward you, and just do that a few times. So think of this as, again, we're kind of like unscrewing any gunky stuff that's stuck in the throat, stuck in the heart. Can you feel this movement reverberate up your arms and into the heart, into the chest, into the throat, into the jaw? Notice what you notice. And then come to stillness with the hands. Flip the palms away from you and start to reach the arms overhead. So now you could lengthen your arms out if that feels good, but keep your arms pretty relaxed. Then hover the arms away from the ground overhead and flip the palms again. So we're just rotating the wrists. We're staying contained through the torso and the hips and the shoulders. Come to stillness with the hands. And bring the arms all the way back above the chest. And just back overhead. So no flippy flip with the wrists. We're just going forward and back for a few rounds without touching the ground when the arms go overhead. Just continue to move through the shoulder joints. If you can flip the palms away from you the whole time, please do that. If the hands were facing toward you, just flip them away. Notice that nice little scrubbing action that you feel down along the spine, especially in the thoracic area between the shoulder blades. And gently bring the hands all the way forward and down. Let the arms relax by your sides. Breathe in and out. Now we'll work that again. Interlace the fingers and flip the palms forward and back, and slowly keep doing that action as the arms start to come overhead without touching the ground. And then come back forward and just keep doing that little flipping action. Notice that sensation of, again, like it's like you're cleansing, you're coming back overhead. We keep going between overhead and above the chest, but keep the arms and wrists rotating like you are. And yes, it's like we're scrubbing, we're cleaning through all the spaces in the arms, the neck, the shoulders, the upper back, getting all those spaces between the nerves, creating more space for the nerves. And the next time the hands are above the chest, just pause, flip the palms away from you, lengthen your arms to your edge, and reach the hands overhead and back to the ceiling, overhead and back to the ceiling. Keep going. Try to keep your arms straight on this. Of course, if it's a bit much for you at this point, keep the elbows bent. Continue to soften. On the next round, if your arms were straight, you're going to let your elbows bend and the arms relax to the earth. Undo through the fingers. So arms are overhead, palms are face up. You're nice and open around the outer ribs and the armpits. Your shoulders are relaxed and rooted down. Notice the exhales and how much weight they carry with them as they release your body from that tension, from that old baggage. Let's reach the fingers up, one final thing for the upper body here, and cross one arm over the other. Doesn't matter where you start, give yourself a nice big hug here. Breathe in and out. Head and shoulders float up and down and up and down. Float up and down. Keep going. Nice and easy here. Just give yourself a hug. Notice the freedom you're creating around your ribs. Notice also the strength you are creating to keep yourself protected as needed. Few more rounds. 2. You've got it. And 1. Notice how strong your abdominals are without you even thinking about it. Sweep the fingers up. Open the arms wide. Then give yourself a hug with the opposite arm on top. Fingers wrap around the outer shoulders. Pause here. Notice how well you're already able to soften in a very short amount of time. Navel draws in, we roll head and shoulders up and down. So we're just lifting the upper back, lifting up, well, and the head, of course, and down. And continue floating up and lowering down, strengthening your foundation as you need. Notice the soles of your feet are so flat and rooted into the mat, you barely need to think about it because your body already knows what it needs to do, and you have been giving yourself permission to listen to your nervous system, to let the body do what it needs to, because you're telling yourself that you're safe and that you trust the intelligence that moves through you. Let's relax all the way down. Release the arms to the ceiling and wide out to the sides. Breathe in deeply. And on your exhale, just let the arms relax wherever is comfortable. Gently reach your hands for your kneecaps, pull your knees into your palms. And start to draw little circles with the knees. Whatever direction you start is great. Breathe in and out. Just going with the movement of the hips. The length of your arms, letting the elbows bend and then the arms lengthen, but being gentle with yourself. Essentially, we want to root all of that opening that we've just spent time working. This is another great way to help your body feel safe, because sometimes, even though these movements are really gentle, sometimes it can feel really scary when new spaces open up. But just know that it only feels scary because it's new. And by you doing these gentle hip-focused techniques, you really do help everything else just feel more at ease, more grounded. So if you do notice that your heart rate increases sometimes as we do this, just know that that's totally normal and natural as the new things come up. Let's reverse the circle. So we go the other way now, whatever that means for you. I like to start really small. And sometimes I really like my circles to be kind of quick, and other days I like them to be super slow. So it doesn't really matter what you do as long as it's suited for what you need today. And for me, I can tell why I want, or why my body is craving rather, the faster little knee circles, and that's because there was some stuff to release. I had several adjustments move through. So it's so important to listen to the intuitive knowing of your body. And basically, how do we know we're listening? Is we're not thinking about whether it's right or wrong. We're not subjecting it to the ego mind. We're allowing ourselves to be in flow. And come all the way to stillness, and then just rock side to side. And nice and easy, come all the way to stillness and just let your feet touch down to the ground. Your feet and your legs are together. Your arms can be wherever is comfortable. And just let your knees rock side to side. Just gently. You'll notice you have quite a current of prana moving through you. So just let things waver as they need. Your shoulders stay stable. And notice how flat they are and how open your chest is. Isn't it amazing to feel so grounded through the heart? Breath in and out of the nose. But of course, if you prefer to release those breaths through your mouth, that's totally fine here as well. Just do your best to maintain the majority of your breathing in and out of nose. And nice and easy, we'll come all the way back to center. Isn't that so cool how your body just has that natural rhythm built in? Let's lengthen our legs down. One more thing to just get everything integrated. We're pointing the toes forward and back, getting a rocking sensation through the whole back side of our body. So it's like just pushing the feet forward and back. It's the simplest thing, but the ego mind loves to try to analyze this. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? This is something that's built into you. You already know how to do it because rocking is such an integral part of keeping the body, the nervous system, the mind happy and healthy. You know, there's a reason why rocking as like rocking the baby, is a natural thing. This is a natural thing for our body to respond to and to help us feel safe and nurtured. So let everything just settle in. Feel the last little bits of movement and come into stillness. Let everything release. Your eyes are closed. Feel the sensations through your body of complete groundedness. Notice how solid you feel here. And also notice how expansive you feel. Can you feel yourself moving beyond the boundaries that were before, just a few minutes ago? Can you feel yourself expand into a new space of strength and awareness of yourself? And can you feel yourself expand to a new space of opening to honoring the inherent wisdom that is within you? The gnosis, the knowing with a G. The wisdom that is because you are. Focus into your third eye. Settle in for just a little bit longer. Breathe all the way in and let it go. Extend and reach with your arms and legs. And soften. Gently drag one heel at a time into the body. And then the knees draw into the chest for a lovely little hug. Maybe rock side to side. Now we just took our time to make everything in the body feel extra superb and softened. So we want to get up gently too, so we can carry this through the rest of our day. So gently just roll to one side so you can press yourself up, arriving in a seat. And thank you for joining me for this lovely somatic practice today. Let me know how it went for you in the comments. I sure hope you feel open and expansive and very grounded in here and now, the moment that is. So yeah,
enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Much love, everyone. Bye.